Good day to you, Johannes. I hope you are well today.
I'm very well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so my name's Jeff Goodwin, 30-minute trader, and I have my own inner circle mentoring program. And we've just spent a week with this amazing guy here who I met years ago, who's a business psychologist and lots of other things related to computers, hosting websites, SEO, CEO, and many other. Can you introduce yourself, Johannes, please?
Yes. I've been self-employed by myself for 20 years. And yeah, like you told, I have been doing like SEO and stuff like that. And now I have like e-commerce,
Yep.
three different e-commerce sites, and I do what's it called? 3PL, third part logistic. I
Okay.
live in Sweden. I'm a Swede. I yeah. So
Yes.
English is
S-
my second language.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're learning to trade in a second language. Congratulations. Take my hat off to you. Yeah, I
Thank
really
you.
do. Now, you've just enrolled in my 30-minute trader inner circle,
Yeah.
AI, algorithmic trading, automation, traders bootcamp. Now, that's a long phrase. We've spent the first week, just over a week, doing the initial traders bootcamp. How was it for you? How was it for you,
Uh,
please?
for me, it's been hectic because I have my own. I have a lot in my life to do, but
Yes,
for me, I've been really goal oriented. That I want to know this, so I just take in the information, and there's a lot of information. And I
yes,
guess that I started quite high because the other participants, they are like being into business for like 20 years with trading. And for
yes,
me, it's totally new. But I want to get this, and I will put all my free time to this
yes,
instead of
good.
playing like computer
Yeah,
games or looking at things.
yeah. I appreciate you introducing yourself because this is going on the social media and things. You've so what we're going to do is we're doing once a week. We'll do after week session with Johannes, so he can see how he's developing, and those people out there can also see his development. Yep.
Yeah.
So have you traded much before? Have you actually pressed buy and sell buttons before, Your Highness?
No, I bought some stocks when I was 20, and
Yes.
and a little crypto. Was in it too,
Oh,
very little, but it's
yes.
not. Yeah, I get the thing
So
about
very
trading, but
basic,
not
very basic.
very basic. But it's
Yeah.
not.
Okay. Thank you. So what I'm going to do is share my screen. I'm going to go back 1 week. I'm going to choose one trading instrument, which will be a futures version of EUR USD. EUR USD. Okay. But I might even change. I might just go straight EUR USD. I'll actually do that.
Can you
Or what?
explain what future is? Because I know like you
Yeah.
learned
Just
about
forget it.
forex.
Yeah, we'll go to futures in a minute. It's you agree to buy a contract at a particular price in the future. Yeah. So what I want to go back. You started the course, I believe it was Friday the 3rd. So this is the Saturday. So that's just over a
Yeah.
week. So I'm going to go back in time to Friday the 3rd. Uh, yeah. I'm currently on a 1 minute time frame. Yeah, but we'll see what happens. In fact, what I always say is start on a 15. This is what I actually say. I do apologize. This is what I actually say. So this is one of the simplest strategies people will ever meet. It's you simply draw two lines. Yep. Now, forget about this here. So this is when we started our course. There was the Thursday, the Friday. So all we do is whatever day you're trading, you get the high and low. We have boxes. We have boxes here, ladies and gentlemen. And we notice the trades going up, the candles go above here, you get excited. Now, forget about wins or loses. We'll just go through this. We've drawn two lines. Are you okay with that so far, Johannes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I dropped down to the 5 minute time frame. I'll just simply do that again. So now you can trade anything from the 5 minute time frame all the way down to the 1 minute or even 30 second if you wish. Yeah. So ideally want our trade to be in these boxes or just before or just after as well. So you can see that it goes into the box and we see the first one, we see it coming down. So you might be trading on the 3, the 2, or the 1 minute. So
Yeah.
far, what is your preference after 6 trading days with me?
Um, it's like what?
Two,
Like
1, 2, or 3. Pick a number. One
what do you
minute, two.
mean?
Do you want to enter on the 1 minute time frame, the 2 minute time frame, or the 3 minute time?
I think that it's like 15 to 2 minutes. That
Yes. So are you choosing the 2 minute then?
yeah.
Yes. That's what you just said. Yep. Thank you very much. We jumped down the time frames. So that's it. So we went above there. We're into this box here. I've marked Asia. You would then put on your favorite indicator of choice, whatever that may be. Yeah. And we're looking for a sell-off. Yeah. Whether you enter here or if you know about candles, you might decide to enter here. But we confirm everything with this down here. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. All we do is what I call a cash stick. We align that up. So that's a little, I call that a little fish hook. And the real entry is just there as it goes back down. Right there. Or even after that. Anywhere in this region is fine by me. Will it be there? Will it be there? Anything at all. You put your stop loss above this high. And then you initially look for 0.5%. We actually have 2 trades. And then what you do is you close one and then you let one go to whatever number and your closing percentages all the way down. Is that what you remember? So let's say we only
Yeah.
take 1% from that. Yeah, you're happy with that. So that's one trade. And our bias, our choice to trade is only going down. Is that correct? Because it went above that box. You see, we have went above that box. You
Yeah.
see, so therefore we're only taking sells. Is that correct? Yes. You see that? We're only taking shorts. Do you see we're only going down, Johannes? Yes or
Yeah.
no? We're above
What
that
is
box.
what is the difference between shorts and longs?
Long is when it goes up, short is when it goes down.
Okay.
So we are only taking shorts at this moment in time. Yeah, I'm glad. So that's one little thing you did forget from the course. No matter what you see there, you see that was there on the 15 minute. So it then goes
Yeah.
back up. It goes back up and you see one grey candle and you're getting excited round about there. So you think it's going to turn around. We come down to the 3, the 2, the 1 minute. Let's go down to the 2 minute and do it all over again. Yeah, so this here. So we see this and we're waiting for this to come here. Now, if you know about candles, you'll see more advanced things happening here. Yeah. But since you don't, let's just take it as it is. So we have this here. We have this fish hook type thing here. So you may enter there. Okay, the very, very basics. Yeah. Your stop loss, as I always say, is above the high. I've never changed that. Yeah. And again, the first target is 0.5%. And then after that, you can go for 1% or even more if you wish. And put on your favorite indicator of choice. So if that was your very first day, you would have gained one, let's say 2%. Let's keep it straightforward. Does that make sense? 1 and 1
Can you
makes
can you
2.
explain these boxes how you can see that it's 1%? Like, or is that
Okay.
more like
Do you
a
see this
direction?
here? It says
Yeah.
risk reward ratio 1.
Okay.
So half at the top for loss, half at the bottom for profit. So once it achieves that line, you've won. Once it hits that line, we would have lost. So
Yeah.
1 and 1 is 2. Okay, and then the session finishes. You might have stayed in the trade if you wanted to continue. Yeah, but then what happens is, as we grow, outside of this box, it continues down. So we have something called liquidity. So at this point, we get excited. Liquidity. You see that?
Yeah.
So we're looking for a
Yeah.
buy,
Yeah.
but we really wanted to buy in this area. So there's different rules. So it goes down, up. You're just looking for a pullback with the fish hook, and then it rejects off there. You can actually take that trade there. Why? Because the rejection off here. At this point, you can put the stop loss here. Now you can't apologize. You've got to put it there. I'm really sorry about that there.
Oh yeah.
Or even here. That's not because we don't know that. That's not achieved yet. So you either put it there or
Mm.
there. I apologize. That was incorrect information. Yeah.
Uh,
And then
is it is it
you can either do 0.5%, or if you want to get 1%, they will 1%. And then it goes even way further. Question for you. On you go.
uh,
So you can see everyone, Johannes is still new. So every time I draw a box, I wait for it to go above the box or below the box. So let's say it went below the box. I'm now looking for a pullback. We've got our, see this stuff down here? Do you remember me saying a rejection off there? And there you've got your fish hook, bang, but it stayed above the line.
yeah. Yeah.
We then have at the end of a box, we then have a new box. Yeah, and there is above there. So all I need, you only really have to draw one line
Yeah.
once you get used to it. I went above
But
there.
question,
Question.
is it cool to enter before the box, but you should always close your
Hey,
trade before the box is ending?
no, no, you can enter the box if you like for a sell if it's went above this box here.
Yeah, yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
But like the latest time to close your deal should be within the box, but you can begin
No,
before the
no,
box.
not
It keeps
necessarily.
going.
Not necessarily. So let's carry on.
But it's yeah,
It goes down. We're
yeah,
using this for assistance. It goes
yeah,
down. So we've got a high here. Forget anything on the right. So we've got this high. So that means any stop loss must be above here. Any stop loss must be above here. Yeah. You can put on your favorite indicator of choice if you're entering here.
yeah,
So you see there, it's going down. You get a pullback. You might notice that stops below there. So you might enter a trade somewhere here. I see the word may because it just put on your favorite indicator of choice. Stop loss would go above this high and look for either 1 or 0.5%. There's half, there's 1. That's another winning trade. It then goes back up and creates a new high. And remember, we're not taking the buys, we're only taking the sells because the box tells us. Yeah, I'm doing the very basic. I know we've got different liquid gold strategies.
yeah,
So from this point that we entered there, as it was under, and we have another one here. And then likewise, you do another sell. Enter there, stop loss above the high. No superstars required, either half or 1%. If you want to take more, you can, and risk more, you can. But that's so what you so far you notice on each session, we're getting 2%.
yeah,
It's pretty scary. Well, not always. You could have had more. If you stayed in, you could have got probably 3 or 4%. Yeah, 3%. So we then come to this new box. And so all I do is I do let's confirm. It does not go above the box until there. So we're expecting a sell round about here or here. So the first thing you do is you see there might be a sell going on here. Why is that not? But what we do is we check at the bottom. Is that ready to sell? It's not ready, is it? It's not ready to
Should it
sell.
be should it be close to 50% when we
We
start?
want it, we want it going under. That's not. So the time it gets to there, 50%, the trade's almost finished. But you don't know that. But a little bit of advice to you, a bit more advanced. If you look left, there's something fancy here you'll know about. An imbalance, a fair value gap. But we'll forget about that. So, but that was the first test. It then goes back up. And then we get another opportunity which is above that again. But that's going higher. That's higher than that high. So you may be uncomfortable. But again, if you were to try and enter the trade, there would be the entry there. Yeah,
Oh, now I get it.
or even a little fish. You actually get the little fish hook
Yeah.
there. Yeah. So let's do the short from there. You may get nothing out there. Your stop loss would go above the high. The first one, you're always looking for 0.5%. Yeah, we achieved 0.5%. You move your stop loss to break even as them all. And at this point, you would not get 1%. So that one, you'd be break even, or you would earn 0.25%. We have explained that to you in the class. So that one, you'd basically have a break even trade. Yep. Let's just
Yeah.
go to the next day. I draw 2 lines. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Nothing fancy.
No.
Stop me at any time. Box to box, box to box. Yep. As soon as it goes above there, I'm looking for a sell, a short. But this has to in agreement. This has to agree. So it starts agreeing here for the first time.
Good.
That's the first. I'll ask the question.
Question. Yeah. When we are looking at the RSI,
Yes.
when we the fish hook I get, then we buy if it's
Then you would
it's
sell. Then you would sell. You would
a
short down.
sell.
You don't.
Okay.
I know you don't own it. If we want it, we were looking for it to go down. Don't use the word buy and sell. Use the word up or down, or long or
Up or
short.
down,
Okay.
long or short. Yeah.
So use the word short.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't actually physically own any. It's only digital. So it goes down there. So let's say you were to enter there, right? As an example, you might not get anything at all. That that
Please,
might
please tell me what short and long was. Is it going up?
long means going up, short means
Long is
going
up,
down.
short is going down. Okay.
Buy is up, sell is down.
Mm.
Yeah. You put this above the top, just as before. Yeah. I'm going to ask ourselves, can we get 0.5%? Yes, we do. As soon as we get 0.5%, or that might not be 0.5% first. Well, as soon as we get 0.5%, move our stop loss to break even. Yeah. Then we cannot lose. And you see this one here. Eventually it goes down to stop loss would break. It's at a break even trade at that point there. Okay. That'd be no trade to there. You then get another opportunity. Yeah, got another opportunity here. Same thing again. Put this above. So that choose there, it goes back to break even. So you made nothing. You made 0.25% there. The way I teach you, quarter and a quarter. You then get another chance again. Color fish hooks there. Above the high. Some people may be tempted to there, but let's just keep it there. And now this time it actually goes all the way down to 1.8. So you'd maybe close at 1%. You'd probably be happy with that, closing at 1%. Bang. Yeah. But what you've noticed so far, there's no losses. We either make it goes to 0.5% when we close, moving a stop loss to break even, or we win. It's really quite clever. We then get a new box. It doesn't go above, but below, but it goes above. So this whole time you're waiting for a sell, but it's look at this here. It's not really. It's got. Remember, you would have another indicator on which I've not put on at the moment, and that would be underneath there. And it'd probably say to you, you could potentially enter round about there. Yep. But the entry, the earliest would be there. Would that make sense? At the earliest would be there.
Why not at the before
Look
the
at the
like?
look at this at the bottom. Look at this at the bottom.
Yeah.
Because you're a beginner, I want to use this. This is your tool. Yeah.
Did
So
you
what
have
you
like a fish hook before, like before the mountain,
well, the fish
or what
hook's
was it?
the fish hook's actually there. The fish hook's actually there. It goes up, come back down.
Oh, yeah, because we
Remember,
compare with
you
the
want it to go down. You're looking for it to go down. You're looking for it to go down.
yeah
Okay. Now, there is this candle here. It's a lot larger than the rest. If you want, you can take the entry off that. Yeah, that's significantly larger than all these candles. That's called a displacement candle. And it typically breaks through this break of structure. And that's hard to recommend there. We also notice at the bottom, the fish hook is completed. It's now completely going short, selling. Do you notice that? It's going down.
yeah.
Displacement. Still hold this above the target one is 0.5%. Once it achieves 0.5%, move your stop loss to break even. And if it takes 1%, oh, you might get it, you might not. Just close the trade at 1%. Simple,
Yeah.
easy, and guess what? It's very effective. Now it's the end of the session, the end of that. We'll then draw two lines. Just draw one more time. But what have you noticed so far about what we've been doing? What have you been learning?
After like
Step one, we draw two lines.
two lines. Like,
If it goes above,
yeah.
we're looking for a what? We're looking for it to go down.
Okay. Yeah.
That's it. If it goes below, we're looking for it to go up. Yeah.
Okay.
And the other thing is we're looking for this because we're a
Ah.
beginner.
Boom.
Yeah. Yeah. Another thing is sometimes you look for a slightly bigger candle. So the first time that actually hits that is that there. Do you agree? At the bottom. At the
Yeah.
bottom. So let's see where to take this because we've actually got quite the candles are becoming bigger now. Up, pull back up. Stop loss above here, but this is the high here.
Yeah.
That's not there yet. Step one, 0.5%. Step two, does it achieve one? No, it doesn't. So you'd probably be out at 0.5%. You would take something off the table at 0.5%, and then it would be break even. So you're only getting a small 0.5% on that one. Okay, just being completely transparent with you. So it then goes up. That's part of the same thing. It goes up to the top. You then get another cash stick. There we go. Now, but the interesting thing was this. Let's say we just take this one, because we're expecting it now. We're expecting it. The first one is always usually a smaller entry there. Stop loss where? Do you see where the stop loss goes? Above this high. Johannes, do you
Uh.
see it goes
Yeah.
above this high?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Step one, is it dropping? Yes, it is. Step one, we go for 0.5%. It achieves it. We move a stop loss to break even. And then we take something off the table. Once we get a 0.25%, that's the rules, as you know. Or you could have stayed in the trade, but we can now get another opportunity for another trade here. And so far, we've not lost a single trade. Stop loss above there, 0.5% rule, 1% rule. And if you want to stay in the trade using another form, look how far that drops.
Yeah.
So you asked for a little review today. We've decided we'll do this once per
This
week. So
this is
this
great. This is
remember,
great.
this is only Monday. This is only Monday, the Monday of the week.
Yeah.
How many losing trades have we ever had? None. It's mechanical, heavy rule based. And then next week, we're moving into automation once we've optimized an indicator to go along with this to help you, if you are a beginner, with the entries and exits. Simple. Find a
Yeah.
box, draw two lines. If it goes above these two lines, you wait for it to turn around. And you get multiple opportunities. You're using this tool at the bottom to assist you. If you don't like this one, we can change that to another tool. But this is all about
Now
momentum.
I feel from like this example we did now. I feel
Yes,
like I'm ready to. I want to practice this by
yes,
myself now.
absolutely.
That's enough with the information.
Yep,
I get the big picture, and you show me the details. I can use this video this weekend to practice and
yes,
understand.
good. So you're a complete beginner.
Yeah.
You've spent a bit of time with me. Can I say well done? You're learning in a second language. And I remember one of my previous students who was learning in a second language from Switzerland. And after 6 weeks, he got, I think it was €60,000 funded account. His first language was German. And he was learning from a Scotsman speaking English to
Yeah.
make it more confusing. So
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
did very, very well. Well done, him. I always remember him. After 6 weeks, now I'm not saying everyone achieves that success after 6 weeks, but from a complete beginner like you, because he was very rules,
Yeah.
he liked the mechanical based way of trading.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Now this is recorded, so for those people back home watching, do you have anything to say to them about your first week of the 30-minute Traders Bootcamp? What was it like for you? What was it like for
You
you?
asked me, or
Yes, there's
you
no one
know?
else. There's no one else here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought this was for the video, so people could put comments. Uh, if they can. But for me, uh, I had my regular work, uh, and I'm quite busy, and I had heating a problem with my house.
Yes, in
But
Sweden.
for me, it's like I'm committed, and when seeing these figures, and this is too good to be true. When you hear it, it's hard to get in, but at the same time, I know just go and learn more. And
Yes,
it's been struggle. The first days was very struggling with putting up TradeView because I'm not a techie guy uh, uh, in that kind of way. When it comes to details and a new program, it's like being in Adobe Photoshop for your first time.
yes. Oh my
So it's
God.
like,
Yes,
yeah, yeah. But you know that you can make a picture in Adobe Photoshop, and you know what you want to do, and you get it. But it's like that the first day and
first
first
time.
two
Yeah.
day. Yeah.
So in
For
in
some for someone
in
it will be easy. For someone it will be easy because it's like their personality.
yeah.
Or no.
So if you were to summarize it, the first week
If I
eh,
summarize the first week,
in
it's
one paragraph, one sentence, even.
intensive, a lot of information. I compared with other YouTubes, and I feel that this is shouldn't use that word. This is the shit. I believe that Jeff found something, and
This is next
it's
level.
just to learn. This is
This is
next
next
level
level.
because when I compare to others, because it's a second language, I looked. I, I haven't looked too much out there because I want to learn the Jeff's model, and what I like with it. That wasn't one sentence, right? But
Anyway, let's
yeah, but
cut it.
yeah,
Let's cut it there. I'll cut this.
yeah,
Well done. Great seeing you.